Princess crew, Kombat Princess here, back with an all new video. If you are new, welcome. Before I get into anything, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And if you end up liking the video, turn on post notifications. So those of you that are new or don't know, this is the latest installment, unexpected installment of the Princess Cut, where we cut into a character, dissect everything that they have on the table. The Princess crew did not vote on this one. I picked this hoe and I decided to pick Frost, aka Sleet, aka Wendy's Frosty, because that's all that it was giving so far. I don't know much about her, so I will be learning as I go with y'all. So Sleet was introduced in Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance. Scrubway, aka Scrub Zero, needed a strong combatant, so he had a line of Lin Kuei warriors. You know, Sleet was the most skilled, so he decided to pick her to basically be his entourage, you know, his right hand, training her on the sideline, showing her things that he wouldn't show, normal Lin Kuei warrior. So basically, Frost had it pretty good going far. Sleet had it very well, being personally trained by Scrubway on the side. He even broke tradition, basically seeing, potential in Frost. So he wanted to basically elevate that for her. But as he decided, to basically train her on the sidelines, this hoe got the big head, which I don't understand why you did, Frost. But anyway, she got the big head. Arrogance was through the roof. Because of that arrogance, Scrubway still saw potential in Sleet and wanted to basically take her on a mission with him. So Sleet was awarded, to tag along as a sidekick with Scrubway to go put down Quan Chi or Shang Tsung, whatever. And she took this as an opportunity to basically go in on Scrubway, basically freeze him, take the artifact, which was the dragon medallion, and basically that is supposed to enhance Scrubway's abilities, but she took that from him. Basically, she wanted to cut him as Grand Master and replace him, which I don't get that. You are a very uppity bitch. Let's just be very clear. Nobody really thinks about you. Nobody cares that much about you. You're literally a cameo, which I didn't really feel like you were that important to even be brought back as a cameo. They could have put someone else more unique, not a, Scrubway 2.0 or a female Sub-Zero, even though I really don't feel like you even deserve that title as a female Sub-Zero because you've been put down a lot. But anyways, the medallion, it was a very powerful artifact, and her dumbass being very arrogant and oblivious and also ignorant to its power, it basically corrupted her and froze her completely. Girl, you deserved it. You know damn well that you deserved that, because who turns against their grandmaster that had saw potential in them? You gotta be the lowest of the low. So have a seat at the trifling table with Rain and Tanya, because I'm making a table and there is a guest list and you just made it to that list. Scrubway still had a heart for Sleet, still burying her around the Lin Kuei ruins, finding out that they were the last descendants after basically their race was corrupted by cryomancers. Basically they had a moment, which I really don't really care, but I will say that I have a heart for Scrubway because, he did not deserve basically having his student basically betray him the way that she did, and it was just very, very sad. Also, they wanted to put in her debut that, she had some type of beef encounter with cottage cheese. But, honey, just stop. They try to make this rivalry between her and Cottage Cheese, them fighting in Armageddon. I don't care, because we all know that Cottage Cheese will blow you out of the water, Frost, and you've been put down by so many people. So just stop. The Cottage Cheese stuff, you don't even compare to Sonya Blade. So no. In Deception, Elsa woke up from her imprisonment and she still had a vengeance against Scrub Way, which I don't understand that, bitch. How do you wake up and you still want to put your Grandmaster down? Someone who actually had no ill harm towards you, period. So this is just a shiesty ass character, and I just do not like her lore so far because of the way that she's treating Scrubway. No ma'am, sit down. So also further in Deception, she became to have this sick obsession with Scrubway. Seeing him everywhere, which I automatically already thought that the bitch was damn near delusional in the beginning, because how you gonna attack your Grandmaster? But anyway, basically, Scrubway ended up finding her ass, once again freezing her and putting her down in a coffin, and basically putting her in the chamber of Lin Kuei. Scrubway put up an ice wall, sealing it so he can only come back to it once he eventually found a cure for her mental illness, which I feel like that's just him being in denial, honey, because the girl is crazy. She attacked her damn Grandmaster. I'm gonna say it again, from the jump. And sometimes people are just crazy and delusional. And Scrubway, if you want to stay in denial because you see potential in Sleet, then that's on you. Check out her lore for MK Armageddon. She basically gets out of the ice coffin that I thought was sealed, but okay. And then ends up attacking Taven, thinking that he's Scrubway once again. And basically that flops, and she ends up getting put down by Taven, and then is seen in the Armageddon trailer fighting Cottage Cheese so she can have some type of spotlight, because Cottage Cheese is an A-lister female OG character, because that's the only thing that'll make you focus on Frost, the fact that she was fighting Sonya, because she ended up getting put down, and she ended up getting put down by Taven too. So what did Frost do? Absolutely nothing. So far, it's giving absolutely nothing. In Deadly Alliance ending, she went through all of that trouble just to put herself down and freeze herself. Dumb Elsa. And then in Unchained, she got put down once again by Scrubway. And then in Armageddon, she was able to finally put down Scrubway, and then basically invest her time and energy into the Choirmancers, which brings me to MK11 and how she was looking like iRobot Frost. She had no problem being corrupted by Chronica because she was so invested in Choirmancy. In MKX, Elsa had no problem getting herself frozen again because she was against Scorpion and Scrubway coming together, making peace with the Shirai Ryu. So, Scorpion ended up putting her ass down, and they said that she got put down easily, guys. Easily. So you did not you weren't a challenge to Scorpion. So how can you guys say that she's the female Sub-Zero and etc., when she can't even go up against Scorpion? And she ended up getting frozen again. So it was just a complete mess. She'd be going out her way just to get put down. It's giving Flop Jinko 2.0. I think I'm gonna start calling her that, because y'all remember how Flop Jinko, did so much, but for what cost? In 11, she ended up getting her ass frozen again. And once again, for what cost? Wendy's Frosty, for what cost? Because all Chronica did was give you an army in this chapter of your era of your life. That's all that she did. You still got put down. Everything that you tried to do was a flop. So, I just don't see how people want to call her, Scrubways, 2.0, and, the female Sub-Zero and stuff. Because no, it was never giving that. Frost is clearly very delusional, clearly. Chronica gave you command over Cyber Lin Kuei, not Lin Kuei. That's what you originally wanted, right? And you still haven't got that. So, very delusional. This character had so much potential, but, she had struggles, clearly. And she knows that she had struggles, and she still did what the hell she wanted to do, in my opinion. Love Frost, though. Love her gameplay, love her appearances and everything like that. But after digging into her, cutting into her, it was not giving what needed to be gave. Very, very sad. Very sad that this is who you are. No, ma'am. Also, the soccer mom, iced haircut, an ex. No, ma'am. Whoever thought that this was cute needs to have a seat. Alright guys, that is all for today's video. If you guys like it, give it a thumbs up, and make sure you check my community tab and vote on the next official Princess Cut, where we cut into another character.